All right.
And to be
So
honest, like I know nothing about the coding. Okay, I'm very new to this thing.
yes.
So
So
I did computer courses long time back in the year 1996 or 97. I did Fox Base and Fox Pro long
I
time back,
see. Okay.
and so I'm totally new. I'm just a person who can make the arrangement where
Sure.
my children can learn the new technology, new things in the school.
Many teachers find it difficult. We've had feedback that even from students and teachers that to do things like do Internet of Things, make a web page with maybe two buttons to control something on a web page takes hundreds of lines of code, and the students don't understand it, and the teacher finds it very difficult to teach. So this is actually a big problem, because also if the students don't understand it and they don't like it and it's too tedious, takes too long, then they become that they don't want to be STEM, they don't want to do engineering. So, but we want to actually motivate them to show them they can do this. You know, so our new technology makes this very interesting, very possible, and very quick. So the example on a web page of two buttons is just two lines of code, two lines of code to do this. Okay.
Uh, Mano, you can
Yes,
actually do a screen capture. If you
screen
look at,
capture.
yeah, if you look at your, it's
Ah,
much clearer. If you look at
okay.
your laptop, if you have a print screen,
Ah, ah,
PRSC, I think PRTSC, print screen, you press the
yeah,
button, it
yeah.
will automatically save, right?
Ah,
And then you can save it somewhere you like. Next time. Yeah, this is just to show you. No need to use a camera. Camera may not be very clear.
see, I'm not very good in this, so that's
No,
why.
no, don't worry about that, Mano. I
Ah,
tell you, what you've just said about your programming experience,
yeah.
the students we teach have nothing,
Ah,
zero. So you are at least 10 miles ahead of them in the
ah,
running. But they'll catch up with you, though. They'll
yeah.
catch up with you with this spatial technology.
Technology,
So
yeah.
so the kids that we teach, some of them have no idea.
Ah,
But because this technology is so easy to use, like a few lines
ah,
compared to hundreds of lines of coding, there's no comparison.
sure.
That they'll get excited because they will beat the other kids.
Ah,
They'll beat the bigger kids. Your 10-year-old kids, 11 to 12,
ah,
will challenge the university students.
yeah.
That's why they will learn fast because they they feel sense of like a giant, you know. They feel like a David and Goliath.
Yeah.
So the David can beat the Goliath. You see? So you don't worry about that bit because a lot of them have no experience. They win competition. I mean, these are 11, 12 years old kids. Yeah. So as I said earlier today, the best thing is to see what is happening, and let's prepare our mind in one
Ah,
minute towards that
sure.
that demo. I want you to, as Miro show you, I want you to observe
Okay.
and how these your students going to benefit from this, right?
Okay.
He's going to make a alarm web page, yeah,
Ah,
for you to control his alarm in Australia.
okay.
And you don't need our equipment at the moment. You just need your laptop, and he will guide. I think Suraj to do that. All right? Maybe Suraj, you can do that. You got a laptop,
Yes, I have.
Windows laptop, right? Yeah,
Uh, Linux.
yeah.
Yes,
Lenovo.
Windows.
That's plenty. That's good. In Africa, we have much less than that. We can still do it. So the resources we've been through all sort of things. In Africa, when we talk like this, it breaks the internet breaks about 10 times. So we still succeed, and this boy managed to go to a hotel and get a room for himself. He is very poor. He has no roof over his head. With runlinc, he get a hotel to live in one room, and the other room he actually do the demo because he do the demo to increase the tourists to the hotel. by helping the tourist children to win competitions easily, right? Meaning that you take the lift to go up to 100-story Trump building, and the rest of the world take the staircase. Really, it sounds like a joke, but that is a reality. And this Jackson tops his polytechnic in Cameroon, and now he got a job 12 months before he graduated. He's only 20 years old, right? So just prepare your mind. 2 lines to make a web page with 2 buttons to on and off buzzers and lights in Miro's office to scare off the intruder. 2 lines. Other system, 120 lines, as I explained earlier. So I'm sure Suraj can understand what I'm saying, right? So let's go. Miro, are you ready? Any questions, please ask as we go along. Don't wait.
Sure. So Suraj, if you have that page open, can you please share it onto this Google Meet? Just press the Present Now button, which is near the hand, and then select a tab, and then select the runlinc version 1.2 web page and press Share so that we can all see the page. I have sent a special web page which is inside my Wi-Fi chip here in Australia to Suraj to open. So it becomes like a window inside the chip. So of course, until now, everyone needs to program on their computer and then try to transfer the code into the chip, make the chip run, and it becomes very blind programming. But this is like a window inside the chip. So you don't need to worry about the connections and getting the code in, because it can be opened on a web page web browser. So Suraj, do you have that open?
Can you repeat it, sir?
In the messages here, I put a web link for you to open in the browser. Did you open that page?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you share the page on the Google Meet so that we can all see it? Like presented onto the Google Meet.
Yes, sir.
And I will guide you, don't worry. I know you haven't used it before. This is the whole idea, that you can see how easy it is even to use it for the first time. So, and also we can show you that this works across the internet, but also it works with the local Wi-Fi too. So it even works without internet. And because it is on a browser, it can work on the phone, it can work on a tablet, and you don't need to load an application.
You have seen the present now, Suraj sir?
Present now?
Yes, sir. I'm sharing my whole this part, screen part, but it's not working, sir. Sharing part, it's not working.
Okay. What do you see? You see a tab, present a tab.
Present now in that your entire screen, a window, a tab.
A tab, maybe click on the tab and then select the runlinc version 1.2 tab. Is your Google Meet on the Chrome?
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
Now can you see, sir?
Yes, it's coming. Very good. Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay, we can see it. So this page is inside my chip here in Australia. And when you access the page, it actually sends it from my chip. So it becomes like a window. So let me guide you. Just go to the top again. And just to explain, because it's inside the chip can also connect to other things. So it becomes Internet of Things. Sensors, inputs and outputs. One of the output wires here is connected to a magnetic switch, relay box and a lamp. It is connected to a connector, a port, which has a number, and the number is D13. So on your web page, go to the D13, you see the numbers on the side, and select the digital out. So this is a setting that we can say on the connection that it is an output. So now there is a signal here on this wire, but the signal is off. So what we want is a signal to be on so that it can switch the lamp. So just click on the off button and you will see my lamp turns on here in Australia.
Should be magic for you and your students. You are controlling lights in Australia now.
So this is to check the connection. So my lamp here in Australia is on when you click it. So because it is, like I said, it's like a window inside the chip. So you're virtually here in Australia just controlling this device, and it works immediately. Okay, this is called Internet of Things. So it could be a pump for water, it could be a fan, it could be many things. It could be just a little LED. Okay, but we have a lamp here. So what we do is what we want to do is create some easy coding for this lamp so that we can even program it to do automatic things. So I want you to give a name to this lamp, just like in maths we can give a name, a variable. In the name box next to the digital out, type in the word lamp, and then we can use this word in the easy coding. Just LAMP. Do you see next to the on button, the green on button, there is a space, a white space. You can type in the word lamp into
under the column name. Under the column name.
Yeah.
Here, sir?
The name column.
Name column. You move your mouse.
Yes. So just type in the word lamp. This is a label. LAMP. Lamp.
Lamp.
Yes.
LAMP. Lamp.
Yeah, correct. Good. Okay. I also want to use a sensor. So this is an input. It can input data. And the data it is collecting the light level. So it is collecting the light level from there and the lamp. And it can measure this and then send a voltage to the chip so that the chip can get the data from the sensor. This sensor is connected to D33. So this could be a temperature sensor, it could be a soil moisture sensor, but we're using a light sensor today. So go down to number D33, and so you can see how easy it is for students to make projects. So D33, select the analog in. Analog in means that inputs data and we can measure it. Okay, and you see a number 6. If I cover my hand, there is less light and the number will go up. So you see the number on Suraj's web page is going up when I cover my sensor in Australia. So when I uncover it here, the number is going down. This makes it easy then for projects to measure how far is the sensor going up and down, and we can use it in the coding also. Very difficult if you have to use a computer and you cannot see what is happening.
At this point, the way to explain it to students and parents this Saturday is the microchip that Miro has shown you there is actually the brain. That's your brain, the artificial brain. Okay? So the light sensor is the input to the brain, like your eye seeing something. Yeah, your ear is the input, your eyes input, and then the output is your hand. You're going to do something when you hear some sound. Oh, I want to cover the sound too loud. Yeah, my eye see a lion, I want to run. My leg is an output. Yeah, so my eyes is the input to the brain, and the eye see a lion, danger. So in the brain, the instructions here tell the leg to run. Otherwise, I will become lunch to the lion. Same function. So the brain is actually the microchip, the artificial brain, but it's empty. So what you're doing now is to give it instructions to make it intelligent, smart. That's all it is. So the light sensor is the input, just like the eyes. It sends a light, right? Sensor, it sends a light. Just so I see a lion. And then the output will be, later on, the buzzer, the alarm. Yeah, when the robber come to your office and block the sensor, the light sensor, then the artificial brain, the microchip, will tell the buzzer to sound, to scare him off. As simple as that. Anybody will understand that. Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay, so Suraj, in the name box, type in the word sensor. Just SENSOR.
Where, sir?
Next
Here?
to the number 5, yes. Just there just type in the word sensor.
So Manoj, do you see analog in? So that is the
Yeah.
input to the brain.
Uh,
Yeah,
It
that is a light sensor input, meaning that if I see my sensors can sense a robber because he cover my light. You see the robber cover the light. You see the change?
change. Yeah.
Yeah, 150 now. So that 150 will trigger off the brain to do something. Later you see whether it start flashing the light or make a lot of noise to scare off the robber. The output, input, output, input, output.
So what we want to do is make it now automatic. So if we measure on the sensor that is greater than 80, then we want the lamp to turn on automatically at night. So it becomes like a smart light, a smart alarm. It can sense someone, turn on the light, and if the person goes, then it can turn off the light to
Yeah.
save
So at this
electricity.
point, what Miro is saying is just like an aircon. You're setting the set point. Yeah, Kathmandu is very cold during the winter, right? So you said now outside is minus or 10 degree, very cold, and your house is getting down to 10 degree if there's no heat there. So what you do is set the heater, the aircon, the setting to 23 degree, 20 degree. So at least it's not so cold like 10 degree. So what Miro is doing now is to do the number, the setting. And then when the temperature is less than 20 degree, the heat will start, the pump will start heating, the heater will start. Until it reach 20 degree or 25, then it's too hot, it will bring it down again until it go to 20 that you want. That's what he's doing now with the light sensor.
So what I want you to do is from the message box, copy the few lines of code into the last box on the right, which is the JavaScript loop box. So copy that and paste it into the JavaScript loop. This is the
So these are
language
the
called
intelligence.
JavaScript.
These are the information you put inside the microchip brain now. So through this box here is actually giving it instruction what to do. The set point.
Yeah, correct box. So that's good. So just paste it in there.
What I have to write, sir, here?
So just
Copy and
copy from the messages the 4 lines of code and then paste into the JavaScript loop.
Miro, to save time, already write it for you. You just copy and paste in there to give it some intelligence.
Yes, sir.
So
That
what
is-
you're copying and pasting there is actually the set point. If it is 20 degree, if it is 10 degree, I want it to go to 20. And this is the instruction to on the heater. And the heater will heat up until it go to 20 or 22. And then you bring it down again, up and down until it reach 20.
So this one, if we measure the sensor and it's greater than 80, then turn on the lamp. So how we activate this is go to the top and press the run code. That's all we need. So go to the top
Now
of the
you tell
page.
the brain what to do. You have to run the instruction. So
Okay.
this is a dumb brain. One step at a time, you tell it what to do.
So you see the lamp turned off automatically
See?
because there is nothing on the sensor. It is less than 80. When it is greater, when the intruder comes, and then it measures that it is greater than 80, the number goes up and then the lamp turns on automatically. Or if it goes away, then the lamp will turn off
Okay.
automatically.
Manoj cannot see the numbers. Can you do it again, Miro? But Suraj, yeah. You see, Manoj, look at the number 17, right?
Okay, I'll try do it again.
Okay.
So
the
I
robber
cover the
come,
lamp.
the number go up, and the lamp come on. Don't care about the logic first. Get the context going. Yeah, I want to set my temperature in my room 20 degree, but outside is 10 degree. So I have to do something to increase it automatically using a sensor. Temperature sensor said room is too cold. So on the heater. Yeah. So the microchip brain tell the heater to turn on, and slowly the room will warm up to 20 degree. And then you stop. Same thing here. The light on and off is like your heater. Aircon.
This one is like a thief. If someone wants to come near your house, it can scare the thief. Turn on the lamp, and then they can run. So the next step is we want to make a little web page that can be opened. So this is a runlinc page, but the user of this can also make their own web page. So what we want is a little web page where they have two buttons and they can open it and say alarm on, alarm off, and you can make an alarm so that you can turn on the alarm in Australia because you can sense that there is someone there. So to do this, like we said before, it takes hundreds of lines of code, 120 on another technology called Arduino. Even the university students find it very difficult and take hours and hours of time. So they're wasting their time and their money, really
And
wasting.
Suraj has actually done the C++ a little bit, isn't it, before?
Yes, sir, but it's
Yeah,
more
what-
than 5 years.
Yeah, what Miro is telling you is that what you learned before is 120 lines of extremely difficult
Yeah.
coding. Even you find it hard, right? C++.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, this is also reduced to like C++, but it's reduced to 2 lines.
Okay, so
120 to 2. 60
I
times.
have given you actually 3 lines because I also put some text on the top of the page which
As a
says
heading.
alarm control web page, a heading, and then 2 buttons, just 2 buttons to turn on a buzzer and turn off the buzzer. So please copy this into the HTML box. JavaScript is the native language of the internet and the browsers, and HTML is also like the language for the text and the pictures and the videos and everything that goes onto a web page. So now now go down to D23 because it says buzzer, turn on buzzer, and we have not set buzzer. D23, make it an analog out 23, analog out. Here I have a connection which is the number is 23, and I have put in a little buzzer. It's very small but it is very loud, it makes a loud sound, the buzzer. So make that a digital out also, like the lamp, digital out, and then type in the name buzzer, B-U-Z-Z-E-R, like in the code. That's good. Now when the code sees buzzer, it will connect to that buzzer. So go to the top and press the run code again. Just press the green button again, and then scroll under the port numbers and you will see a preview of the page. So these 3 lines of code has a heading and makes 2 buttons. So go down more. Yes, scroll down further. And you see alarm control web page. This is the heading. So H1 means a big heading, and we have 2 buttons, alarm on, alarm off.
Now, this is the crucial part. When the Australian government director for technology, advanced technology export saw this 2 lines to make that web page, he already know this is going to make money for Australia, for Nepal, for anybody, for the mothers, for the fathers, for the students, for your school. So he said, use this competitive advantage of 2 lines to make a web page. Other system will take 120 lines to increase the students to your school, to your universities in Malaysia. This is the Australian government director who specializes in coding. And he's telling the ministers, this is the thing that is going to make a lot of people a lot of money. So that's why I share this with you, you see. So this same person, David Hill, will be telling the Australian High Commission in Kathmandu, because you got a school there too, not only in Kailali, right? And they will know that you are actually helping Australia to export. They will give you support. That is this Miro you can show. You see, that's your web page. You can detach this. It doesn't have to have part of this in the development web
Yeah,
page. You
it
have
can
your
be
own
it can
web
be
page.
separate. You can make your own separate page. But click on the alarm on button, which is on the page. Just click on that button. Okay, it's connected to my buzzer here. Can you hear the buzzer? It's very loud here in Australia. Okay, very loud buzzer. Okay, so click the alarm off. Okay, to stop the sound. Okay, that's
So
very
this is
loud.
the sort of thing that shock people. 11, 12-year-old kids need only, how long was it just now? Less than an hour. They will follow the same instruction from you, from Miro, from anybody in the world, and turn things on and off. In less than 1 hour, they can turn their friends' lights on and off, the fridge, the rice cooker in America, in India, in London, anywhere at all. Just imagine the numbers is 100 million kids. You can't defend that, turning things on and off. We say that to the defense commodore, the commander. They said, only education can solve this problem. That's why your school becomes so critically important, you know? There's no other way to solve this problem of kids turning things on and off, and we have to educate them.
So I want to show you one more step. This runlinc also, I'm showing you around the development page on the different parts, and also I want to show you that you can make many buttons, just one line of code for each button, and also with one line of code you can include the camera view inside the web page, and it can be on the Wi-Fi. Because this is a Wi-Fi device, the phone can be connected to Wi-Fi, and even with one line of code you can get the camera from your phone to connect to the web page on the runlinc. But today I will be using a camera from this Wi-Fi device, which is a drone, and it also has a Wi-Fi camera on the front, but it has other sensors. So the sensor, for example, is to measure the height of the drone. Also there is a temperature, and there is a battery level, and we can add buttons so that we can make the drone go up or turn. So I will turn on this drone, but what I want you to do is go to the top of the page. So this is an example. It can be a drone, it can be a robot, it can be turning on pumps, many things, but I want to show you the potential. So press the stop code button, and then press the get button. And what this will do is it will get the code from inside my Wi-Fi chip in Australia, because you can also save the code inside the chip. Okay, so what I want you to do now is press the run code button. I have connected my drone to the Wi-Fi, and then scroll down to see the web page with many buttons for the drone. So you can see here there is also a video, and it's on the ground, so you can see my feet. So press the start commands, the red start commands button. Okay, did you hear a voice? Because with 3 lines of code you can hear a voice. You're muted, so we cannot hear it. So if you unmute and press it again, then we can hear it. So press the start commands again, the red start commands.
Drone command.
Yes, so text to voice is only 3 lines of code, and the students can make any text that they wish. So press the battery percentage button, battery percent, under get data from drone. There's a battery percent on the top right hand corner. Battery, yes. This is the amount of battery, so 89% battery. The drone is giving, even the temperature inside the drone can be measured if you press the temp, degrees C. It is the temperature of all the microchips. There are 14 little microchip computers in the AI drone, and it's 70 degrees, already getting hot. So we want to put some wind on this drone. I will move my camera so you can see my drone here in Australia. So the runlinc can also connect to the drone, give it commands. So press the takeoff button, press takeoff.
Manoj, you have to imagine you are control the drone on Mars now.
Okay.
From NASA.
So the drone is going up. So press the up button. Press up button. Only press one time. One time. Okay, that is good. You see the current height. The current height goes up, and there is even a graph there as well. You can press the turn button. Turn CW. Turn clockwise. Okay, very good. So it's turning. You can see the video is also changing too. So what I want you to do now is ask the drone to flip. So I want you to make it flip forward towards my poster. Flip forward. Oh, okay. I think it turned the other way. Do a flip backwards. Do a flip backwards. Okay, very good. Okay. Alright. Alright, so just press the land button. Press land. Okay, very good. Very good. But what I want to show you is that also this can be part of the smart alarm. So there is code when the thief comes, then the lamp will turn on and there will be a voice detecting security alert, detecting intruder detected, sending security drone, and then it will automatically then do the moves. And it only takes one line of code for each move, so it's very easy. So I'm going to cover now and detect and see if there is an intruder. Okay. So it is going around taking video of the intruder. Okay. And going the other way as well. And it has stopped and the camera is actually on me. So before the police come, I think I will run. Okay, I'll run. Okay. Okay, so no more detecting the intruder, so it lands automatically as well. So it can detect whether the intruder is there and the intruder is gone. So this is an example project.
Suraj, you teach your students to do one drone demonstration every day with the drone in your office, in the school, and with the laptop in Kathmandu or in somewhere other places near to your school, and see whether your student number will increase. And then we get the Australian government managers to talk to these parents. One drone demo per day. That's your strategy for your school, to increase the number of students, quality students. And the drone can be in America, can be in Australia, can be in Thailand. We have many drones all over the world, 15 countries, can be in Africa. So students from India will even come to Nepal to study. Not necessarily Nepal go to India. They don't have this technology, not even IIT. So your students will get scholarship because of your offering of high technology to them. The other big companies will sponsor them. America Corner will sponsor them.
They are winning many competitions, even the international competitions, and so they also then receive scholarships. They funding them to come to schools, and even they get to go and jobs. They're winning jobs too because they then have very good resume and they can show what they have done.
So the three level of competition in our education model, like I told you, first of all, use this technology to combine the three teachers: biology, chemistry, physics, maths, as well as coding, right? That's done. Then you use it to help them to win 3 types of competition from 10 years old to 20 years old. Competition number 1, STEM coding. Plenty, hundreds of them every day around the world. International competition you want, not Nepalese. Number 2, when they win 10 competitions by the time they're 16 years old, 10 to 16, 6 years to win 6 competitions, major. They should be able to win a scholarship competition to go to university. Maybe in Malaysia, 20,000 US dollars. Yeah, the university will give your student. You don't worry about that. We know a lot of universities there. So after that, when they are in university for 3 to 4 years, 12 months before they graduate, they should be able to win a job competition. That is a new education model now. 10 to 20 years old to do coding. Life depends on coding.
Yeah.
Without coding, you can't drink your water.
Yeah. So like this demonstration was really excellent. Okay, I really enjoyed it. But a very simple question I'm asking. Okay, we have a student of age group from 2.5 years till 60. Okay, so how can we introduce this program to our school? Tell me a very simple step process.
Kiran, one word only.
Uh,
Your step is ring up Kiran, get him to give you the training.
Kiran, yeah.
If you are his best friend, he will not charge you money. If you're not the best friend, he'll charge you some US dollars.
So I will have a meeting with Kiran. I will call him. I will have a physical meeting with Kiran, and I will tell him like what is the process and how we can benefit from this in this place.
Because because once he start training you, your teacher will take over. He doesn't need to teach you for 1 year. He only train your teacher and your student together in the classroom. So every week he can come to your school for 2 hours.
And which schools are using in Nepal this your technology? Which schools are using in Nepal?
Oh, we are schools like Kiran run a coding club, so many schools that he's gone to. In Kathmandu, we have just put into a submission for, I think at that time, this Kathmandu have I don't know how many schools there to use our technology, but that's not started yet. That's funded by the Kathmandu City Council.
Okay.
So the project that we have that is used not in school but by the children in the house is $500,000 worth of smart fish farming in Kathmandu,
Okay.
funded by the Australian government. And this company called Srinagar, these CEOs, they're all from America. They graduate from there, right? So they somehow convince us and the Australian government to pay $500,000 to use our technology for smart fish farming.
Okay.
So we'll send you the information. It's on the internet. It's open. There's no cheating about that. It's government. They check it.
Okay.
They check our company. They check the other company. If any thing they don't like, they stop the project. 18 months already. It's already started. So in terms of starting, Kiran, he knows that. He got the controller.
Yeah.
That's why I suggested to you, either you partner up with him, I think you need to partner up with him, and then start producing those kits there and start selling into India.
So this is actually quite new. So your school will actually have a big advantage over the other schools.
Miro, can you show the kit and the box? Have you got the kit and the box?
Yeah. So this is the controller. Okay, this is the controller which I showed you, and this is also a kit of the parts. So these are sensors such as the light sensor and LED and push buttons and many 37 sensors, so they can do many projects. They can connect onto there as well. So 37 in one sensor kit.
It's plug and play. There's no loose wire. Arduino C++ that other people use a lot of loose wire, and your kids will be frustrated. Okay, so this is the best technology at the moment in the world. Nobody can produce 2 lines of code to make the web page you just saw. Nobody, not even MIT. So you need to then make money by selling it, reselling it together with Kiran, I hope. Yeah, because he's a good young person, engineer,
Sure, sure.
and I trust him 100%. He has worked very hard, and he trusted me, and I think that if you combine with him,
Yeah.
up to you, he can make his own too. You can make your own, and then export it to India, to other schools too in Nepal. India is big. Everything is about Internet of Things, and they are using older technology. But we are already started somewhere in India by our students from before. They come to Australia to study. So you have to be quick. Before they said, no, I want to exclude everybody, I'm going to put a lot of money in there, and so Manoj will be out of the picture.
Okay. So what I will do, we have another meeting at 10 minutes. We have a meeting with that other group who is going to organize a program in our school on Saturday.
Okay, okay.
They wanted to have at 3. I said, no, we have a meeting at 3, so we postponed it. So in 10 minutes, we are having a meeting. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your demonstration. So
Saturday is okay. Saturday we will do that for the parents.
Can we do this also at 3 o'clock? Show them a demonstration at 3 o'clock on Saturday
on Saturday,
or earlier.
or earlier?
I think it's better if you do it earlier.
Okay.
No problem. We are flexible.
Yeah.
We are about 5 hours.
I will talk to Kiran and I will fix time here.
Yeah.
So which way to do
As
it?
long as who is this? Suraj has the laptop there, or Kiran has the laptop. You can have 3 laptops on a table, and we can control drone in America, in Malaysia, and show the parents your kids are learning something that nobody can teach, except your school.
I will talk to Kiran and I will fix a time, like what time is suitable for us, because we are starting program from morning 9 to 4, evening 4.
9 to 4.
9 to 4. We are doing that.
Yeah.
And what time is suitable for the demonstration?
So you know the time difference, right? We are 8:30 p.m. now. What time are you now? You are about
3:45 now. 3:45.
Yeah, 3:45. We are 8:30.
Yeah.
So about 4 hours and 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So see you soon then. I will
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time. And any questions from Suraj?
No, sir. Everything is okay till now.
You sure?
Yes.
I thought you just control the drone to land on Mars. You should be excited to tell all your kids. Ask them to draw a moon surface or a Mars surface. And make sure that you buy the drone quickly. And Kiran has a kit, so you need a set of things in your school. It's not expensive. This investment is going to bring you lots of money. Lots of money.
You're looking very happy after driving the drone.
Yeah, it was my first experience. That's why.
You become a primary 6 students now. You become
Okay,
a
then.
kid.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.